Welcome to my channel Soul Yoga. Today's yoga sequence and asanas, along with the pranayam in the end of the session, is dedicated to relieve stress from lower back, pain from sedentary jobs and today's lifestyle. So let's fold our hands, close our eyes, and be grateful to all the sages who created this form and sequence of body postures and breathing techniques and have given life to the entire universe. Let's get centered in the beginning of the yoga session. In Marichyasana, gently place your right foot on the inner left thigh, or you can also place it on the right ankle. Make a drishti point so that you are centered and focused. A focal point ahead of you, and focusing and paying attention to your breathing will get you centered for the entire sequence of yogasanas. Take a deep breath in and bend forward, looking straight up, and come back again with a deep breath in. Let's repeat the entire sequence. Taking a deep breath in, bending back and bending forward, straightening up, and with a deep inhalation, come back again, getting centered. Let's repeat a couple of deep breaths. Forward and backward bends relaxes and soothes your spine. Taking a deep breath in again, focusing on the energy of today's session, and make it worthwhile, and be grateful for being on the yoga mat and focusing on yourself. Let's now begin our yoga session with Trinkonasana. Let us spread our legs with both the feet perpendicular to each other, stretching our hands and bending from the torso. Trinkonasana, looking up, looking at the tip of the thumb, the left thumb. Couple of deep breaths, feeling the stretch in the lower back. Continue breathing, paying attention to your breaths. Now let's twist and do Parivrtta Trinkonasana, placing the left hand gently on the right foot, both the feet perpendicular to each other, and looking up, twisting. And now let's do the hamstring stretch here. Gently place both the palms next to your right foot and the nose on the left knee. Continue breathing, feeling the stretch in the lower back and the left leg. Now let's repeat the entire sequence of Trinkonasana, the other side. Place your feet 90 degrees to each other, perpendicular to each other, and bending from the upper torso. Gently place the left hand on the left foot and gaze and look up to the right hand. Continue gazing at the tip of the thumb. Continue breathing. Now the twisted Trinkonasana, the twisted triangle, Parivrtta Trinkonasana. Place your right palm gently on the left foot and continue looking up, gazing up. Couple of deep breaths. Now let's place both the palms next to the left foot and touch the nose on the left knee. Slowly come to the center, Parsvakonasana. Spread your legs apart and try to place the center of the skull on the yoga mat. Continue breathing. This is an excellent stretch to the spine. I'm adjusting my hair because it keeps getting out of the way. Now let's come to Warrior 2, Veerabhadra 2, and let's do the side angle pose. The right thigh is parallel to the yoga mat, and this time you can extend your left hand above your left ear. Continue breathing. You may now gently place the right hand behind the right foot. Looking straight up. Side angle pose is a complete oblique stretch, massaging your legs and the lower back. Now you may stretch your right leg with both the feet pointing in the same direction, touching your nose on the right knee. Continue breathing. Come again to the center. Let's repeat the entire sequence. Veerabhadra 2. To the left side. The left thigh is parallel to the yoga mat. Spread your legs further apart, firmly planting them on the yoga mat. And now bend to your left, gently placing the left foot next to your left hand. Gaze up. Now extend your right hand above the right ear and continue breathing. Now you may place the left hand behind your left foot and your elbow, the left elbow is behind your left knee. Feeling a special stretch in your body, the oblique stretch to your left side. This time, point both the feet in the same direction. And straightening your left leg, place your nose on the left knee and the palms next to your left foot. Continue breathing. You may again come to the center, spread your legs further apart. Parsvakonasana, the center of your skull touching the yoga mat, feeling the stretch in the glutes and the hips. Continue breathing. You may come up, jump or step your feet together. And from here, let's move to half moon pose or the Ardha Chandrasana. Turn towards your right, place your palms ahead of your right foot and lifting your left leg parallel to the yoga mat like a half moon. Release your left hand up and gaze up the left thumb. Feeling the stretch in your lower back obliques and balancing. This is an excellent balancing pose. Now try to hold your left foot with your left hand and feel the stretch in your quads and extend yourself to the oblique. Ardha Chandrasana. Now you may get onto the tip of your fingers and stretch your leg further, extend it further. Feel the stretch in the lower back. Come to the center. Padottanasana, the forward bend. Try holding your toes and bend forward. Now gently place your palms behind your feet, flat on the yoga mat. And gently taking a deep breath in, come to the center. Pay attention to your breathing. Exhale deeply, inhale deeply. Now let's repeat the entire sequence of Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose, towards the left side. Place your palms gently on the yoga mat. Lift your right leg parallel to the yoga mat. Extend your right hand up and begin to gaze at the right thumb. Continue breathing. Now gently hold your right ankle or the right foot with your right hand. Continue breathing and feel the balancing pose. Pay attention to your heel, to your left heel, firmly planted on the yoga mat. Now get onto the tip of your fingers and extend your right leg up. Feel the stretch in the quadricep. Release your legs. Padottanasana, holding your toes with your hands. Stretch your back. Bend forward. Couple of deep breaths. I shall show you by turning sideways. Now gently place the palms behind your feet and bend forward. Continue breathing and taking a deep breath in. Extend your hands up. Come to Namaste. Pay attention to your breathing. Get centered. Take a deep breath in. Let's come to the downward dog pose. The inverted V with heels firmly planted on the yoga mat. Place your elbows on the yoga mat, coming to Dolphin, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings and the lower back. Dolphin pose. Just sit gently on the knees. Come to child's pose. Couple of deep breaths and relax your shoulders. Gently come up. Let's do the upper back stretch. Extend your hands to the edges of the yoga mat and gently place your chin on the yoga mat and the chest. Feeling the stretch in the upper back. The tips of the feet on the yoga mat. Back fully extended. Continue breathing. Slowly and gently come back, sitting in Vajrasana. Now let's prepare ourselves for Sirsasana. This is a slightly advanced pose. For beginners, they may try to just relax in child's pose. In Sirsasana, you're extending your legs up. This relieves pressure off from the lower back. Sitting on chairs and leading sedentary lives in front of laptops and devices, you may get lower back pain quite often. Sirsasana in alternate legs helps in relieving pressure from the lower back. With alternate legs touching the tips of the toes on the yoga mat. Come back gently and let's sit in child's pose. Continue breathing. Gently come up. Let's do the cat-cow pose, which relaxes the spine. Get on all fours. palms directly beneath your shoulders, and taking a deep breath in, pull up your spine towards the sky, and as you exhale, relax. Breathe in again and stretch your spine and the waist up, then relax your spine, feeling the pressure relieving from your back. Couple of cat-cow poses are known to extend your spine and twist it, relieving any discomfort. Let's come lying down on the yoga mat and prepare ourselves for Sarvangasana. Gently place your hands beneath your waist, elbows as close as possible to each other, and extend your legs up. The chin tucked between the collarbones, eyes closed. And now let's extend alternatively. The right toes are on the yoga mat, the other leg extended up. Now change the leg. Continue breathing in Sarvangasana. And slowly and gently, one vertebra at a time, just place them gently on the yoga mat, your feet. Let's do Marichyasana. Fold your right leg. And bending forward, I'll show you, I'll demonstrate how it looks from the side. The right leg is folded next to your left knee, and you're clasping your hands together and bending forward. The nose touching the left knee, or the forehead touching the left knee. Continue breathing, feeling the stretch and pull in the lower back. Marichyasana. Come back to the original position. You can place your left foot on your right thigh, the way I'm demonstrating here. Bend your right foot closer to your hips and bend forward, clasping your hands. A modified variation of Marichyasana. Let me demonstrate how it looks from the side. Ensure that you're holding your hands firmly and bending forward. Let's repeat Marichyasana to the other side. Bend your left foot next to your right knee, holding your hands, and now let's bend forward. Try touching your forehead on the right knee, feeling the stretch in the lower back. Now you may come up. Gently place the right foot this time on the inner left thigh. Bend your left leg next to your hip, extending your left hand, and then bending forward and clasping your hands next to your left knee. Continue breathing. And slowly release your legs. Let's do Dhanurasana. Lie down on the yoga mat and clasp your hands on the ankles and stretch up. We have been doing a couple of forward bends actually. A yoga sequence is complete when we are doing bends and opposite direction bends also, especially in lower back pain relief. These asanas will include stretching the spine in all directions. Slowly come up, lie down on the yoga mat. preparing ourselves for the bridge pose of Sethu bandhasana. Tuck your chin between your collarbones. Get your feet as closer to your buttocks and lift. Lift them up, clasping your hands beneath the buttocks. Continue breathing and relax. Let's repeat Sethu bandhasana again, this time trying to touch the toes, the ankles by your hands. And if you're flexible enough, you can do Chakrasana, an excellent lower back stretch. Just pull yourself up parallel to the yoga mat and a complete stretch like a wheel. Continue breathing. And relax. Lie down in Shavasana, couple of deep breaths, feeling the energy tingling in the body. We are at the end of our Yogasana sequence. These asanas are going to make you flexible, relieve tension and pressure from the lower back, re-energize the entire body and improve blood circulation. Let's do Pranayam, couple of breathing techniques which will make our internal organs strong too. Let me get the hair away from my head. Let's sit in Sirsasana the way I am sitting. If you wish, the left foot is on the inner thigh. However, I would prefer to sit in Padmasana because Padmasana also helps in removing any pain from the lower back. It stretches the spine completely. Let's do Brahmari Pranayam. This Pranayam, couple of deep breaths with a honeybee humming sound where you're closing your earlobes with the thumb and gently placing the middle finger on the eyes, the index finger above the eyebrow, the ring finger below the nose, and the little finger on your cheekbone next to your lips. You take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you make a humming sound like a honeybee. Brahmari Pranayam, this breathing technique, helps in improving focus, concentration, and makes you mentally very alert. Pay attention to the Agna Chakra, which is at the center between the eyebrows. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling out with a humming sound. Now you may relax. Now let's do alternate nostril breathing. Anuloma Viloma Pranayam, as I am demonstrating. Close your right nostril with the right thumb and gently place your middle finger between your eyebrows, taking a deep breath in with the left nostril and then closing the left nostril with the ring finger and releasing pressure off from the right nostril and exhaling out. You continue this alternate nostril breathing. Anuloma Viloma Pranayam. In Anuloma Viloma Pranayam, if you are inhaling in with your left nostril, you are then exhaling out with the right, and then you inhale with the right nostril and exhale out with the left. Alternate nostril breathing. Continue a couple of times. Feel the energy and sensation of the entire yoga sequence. Continue breathing. You can repeat the cycles of Anuloma Viloma Pranayam as long as your time permits. Here, I am lying down in Shavasana, the corpse pose, keeping my eyes closed, palms facing the sky, hands 6 inches apart from the body. Doing a complete body scan and relaxing and noticing if there is any tension in the body and relaxing there. Couple of deep breaths. We conclude the session. Do share and subscribe to my channel for more benefits from yoga, asanas and pranayam.